Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're back with another Star Wars reaction video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So this one is called Every Single B1 Battle Droid Type Variant Explained by Red 5. So shout out and credit goes to Red 5 as always for producing amazing videos. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to go check out our channel and you can see what other kind of videos that he has on his channel, because I did not cover all of them. I'm just covering as many as I can and when I can. That's it. But when it comes to the Separatist army, we know that it's basically all droids. B1 battle droids, B2, droidicas, magna guards. I mean, there's so many more, but I'm just saying the most common ones. Like B1 is basically, the first generation and the backbone of the Separatist army. B2 is just the upgraded version and they're a lot tougher. Droidicas, basically almost impossible because they're shields. And Magna Guard's very agile and can take on Jedi. I don't know what else they're going to be covering because I don't know if Vulture droids count and like some of the other droids will count. But either way, we'll see what Red 5 has to say. So without anything else, let's jump into the video.
The battle droid made up the backbone of the Separatist army.
Hey, I said the same thing.
B1 battle droids were the most numerous
backbone of
and
the Separatist army
soldiers in galactic history. By the time of the Clone Wars, there were said to be quintillions. And unlike most organic soldiers like the Republic's clone troopers, they were capable of action in hostile environments such as underwater or in space, easily customizable for different roles with detailed programming or specialized equipment. We've taken a look at the various battle droid variants in the past, but there are honestly so many B1s
I don't remember if I
felt
covered
they
that
warranted
video.
Their own video. With that said, this is every single B1 battle droid type and variant explained.
Alright, Red 5, let's see what you got.
We begin with the standard B1 series battle droid. The standard B1s were designed to defeat their enemies through sheer numbers, not through their ability to think. In fact, they were quite dumb, but cheap and efficient to manufacture.
But they were really funny in the Clone Wars.
Vulnerable, but were capable of swarming an enemy with their hugely overwhelming numbers. Early battles involving the droids required a central computer for the droids to function and receive commands from, but this was mostly removed after the Battle of Naboo, after Anakin Skywalker destroyed the mainframe station there, resulting in all the droids on the planet slumping over deactivated. The monumental defeat at Naboo spurred interest in independent battle droids, which became standard by the Clone Wars. B1 battle droids stood at 1.3 meters tall,
that does explain
or
a few
6
things.
feet 4 inches. Constructed
Damn,
by
they're taller than me.
combat automata, the B1 was designed to imitate the Geonosians. A comlink booster pack or antennae allowed the B1s to communicate and receive orders. A headshot was the only decisive way to disable the droid. They didn't need arms, legs, or even bodies to pass intel to Central Command. More expensive units like the Droidica, B2 Super Battle Droid, or BX Series Commando Droid
the Commandos.
more
How can I
expensive
forget
and
those?
as a result, less widely used. B1s were armed with the E5 blaster rifle, a basic, light, cheap, and fragile weapon. Their basic sidearm was the SE-14 blaster pistol. Sometimes B1s
They didn't really
would
use
be
the
colored
sidearm from
slightly
what I
differently
see.
when deployed on certain worlds, such as the darker models seen on Geonosis. An advanced version of the B1 battle droid, the OOM battle droid, was physically identical, but possessed a more powerful processor and expanded programming that allowed it to act in specialist roles. The OOM units are well known to have been the ones seen in use by the Trade Federation in The Phantom Menace, but continue to see use into the Clone Wars. OOM droids could be programmed for a number of functions, each with a matching color painted on its body. A prime example would be the Command Battle Droid.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those.
Commanders and leaders of droid forces, though they were often under the command of their own organic officers and the more advanced tactical droids. Command Battle droids were easily distinguishable by their yellow markings. The droids possessed enhanced cognitive and tactical modules able to take control of military forces in the absence of a higher organic officer or tactical droid. The most notable known command battle droid is undoubtedly OOM-9, selected to serve as a command battle droid for the invasion of Naboo. Pilot battle droids were recognizable with their blue markings and lack of comlink booster pack. Pilots possessed more advanced cognitive capabilities than the basic B-1 battle droid. They were designed to serve as pilots to control starships, like Sheathipede-class transport shuttles. Pilot droids could also serve as gunners for artillery or as part of a naval crew on the bridge of a larger vessel. Used for the purposes of defense and detection, security battle droids featured red markings on their shoulders.
I thought those guys were the gunners.
Abdomen. They most commonly worked in squads led by a command battle droid. Security battle droids were often
that kind of reminds
found
me of the
fulfilling
Republic
their
shock
most
troopers
common
on
role
Coruscant.
as guards on capital ships. Though they came equipped with specialized programming, the targeting and coordination of the security droids was not much better than that of their cousins, and they often failed to consistently hit their target. Droids colored with dark green facial and torso markings were AAT driver battle droids.
Oh, those guys were the
designed
gunners,
to
right.
operate the droid army's most recognizable heavy artillery, the armored assault tank. Another
AAT.
battle droid to bear green markings, this time in a much lighter
that's from
shade,
Battlefront.
was the Droid Marine. Appearing in Star Wars Battlefront 2, Droid Marines had the ability to pilot ships, but their primary function was to either board an enemy capital ship or defend their own. They were programmed to penetrate the inner workings of a Republic vessel and blow up its shield generator, letting a CIS cruiser finish the job. They were almost never seen on the ground. Designed to bridge the gap between command droids and tactical droids, B-1 supervisor droids helped to bridge the gap between the B-1 series' independent thinking. However, production of the model was later ceased as a result of its ability to confuse standard B-1 units in battle. They were only capable of limited tactical planning, which resulted in their inability to adapt, only being slightly smarter than your average B-1. The model also proved to be too willing to override orders and often caused greater chaos, furthering the confusion of standard B-1s by providing conflicting orders. Deployed on Skytop Station, 631 battle droids were known to be more clumsy and less intelligent than other B-1 battle droid models, much to the dismay of other battle droids.
Take this upstairs, and be sure not to drop it. Whoa! Wow! Those 631s are not the brightest lights on the ship.
Now we move on to the droids specifically designed to operate a given type of weapon.
Different.
Assault battle droids were equipped with heavy weapons and served as anti-armor infantry, used to destroy Republic turrets and vehicles on the battlefield with their primary weapon, the E-60R missile launcher. Equipped with firing programs to help in combat, heavy battle droids resembled the B-1s seen on Geonosis, with additional gray markings on their head, torso, crotch, and limbs. Appearing in EA's Battlefront 2, they were armed with E-5C heavy blaster rifles and a disc shield emitter built into their chests to stop most types of incoming enemy fire. A strong and more agile B-1, Electrostaff droids carried Electrostaffs and could knock down an opponent with a single blow, going as far as engaging Force sensitives who carried lightsabers. Appearing in Jedi Survivor, B-1 melee battle droids were reprogrammed after the Clone Wars to serve the Bedlam Raiders on Kobo, and had reconfigured tactical programming. Armed with electrified axe-like weapons, they were able to put up a fight against Cal Kestis. The Grenade Droid, Grenadier Droid, and Thermal Detonator Droid all specialized in the use of grenades, whether it be by throwing them or using mortars and grenade launchers. The B-1 Repeating Blaster Droid used repeating blasters, which gave them superior firepower to the standard B-1. They were introduced in the mobile game Star Wars Galactic Defense. The Battle Droid Assassin was equipped with gyroscopic stabilizers and detailed target selection programs, which made them very effective snipers. However, assassin droids were not as common as standard B-1 battle droids, as it was costly to make a droid as accurate as an organic sniper could be. The droids were equipped with the E5S sniper rifle, specifically programmed to perform as battlefield technicians, pilots, and demolition experts. Engineer battle droids were distinguished by the orange markings on their head and shoulders. Their advanced programming allowed for the operation of virtually every vehicle, allied or otherwise, in existence. They were also effective at repairing damaged vehicles, as well as slicing into enemy vehicles for capture or sabotage. Engineers would usually engage their targets from very close range with shotguns.
There's an
Armed
elite
with
engineer?
grapple claws
Oh, well,
for
makes sense.
hand-to-hand combat, the B-1 grapple droid possessed white and green plating. Their claws could lift up to 10 times their own weight, and they were said to be taller than standard units. These droids were eventually replaced by the B-2 grapple droid. Similar in appearance to the grapple droid, the 12-foot-tall plasma battle droid fired lightning-like plasma blasts that were powerful enough to overwhelm even a Jedi's lightsaber. Plasma battle droids' blasts and appearance made them both formidable and deadly. However, they were extremely inaccurate as well as clumsy. Perhaps the most intimidating B-1 battle droid variant, B-1A air battle droids utilized jetpacks. They were much bulkier than any droid we've mentioned so far, with 2 short blades, arm-mounted blasters, and a shield that could block lightsabers. There were high hopes for the design, but it was easy for clone troopers to shoot them down because they had a weak spot on their wings. If one was shot, then it lost control. These droids appeared in the Revenge of the Sith video game aboard the Invisible Hand. Instead of using blasters, flame battle droids used flame jets that could not be blocked by a Jedi's lightsaber. A large backpack was attached to the droids that contained the necessary flammable gases. They were programmed to terrorize innocent civilians and burn down homes, crops, and municipal buildings to destroy morale. Fulfilling the opposite task, firefighter battle droids were programmed to fight fires aboard capital ships. Notable for their distinctive paint and heavy backpacks, they carried fire hoses that sprayed fire-repellent foam, though their attempts to extinguish fires often proved less than stellar. The I-10 probe droid was a type of modified B-1 series battle droid used during the Second Galactic Civil War. Droids of this kind were unarmed, as they primarily filled a reconnaissance role. Rocket battle droids, otherwise known as pod hunters, were upgraded for the sole purpose of destroying escape pods. They were equipped with rocket packs and fusion cutters, and were painted orange. When operating in a group, they were capable of piloting ships that could attach to most pod designs and breach them to depressurize the interior. The battle droid beta version were slower and less powerful than the standard B-1 battle droid. They appeared in the 2001 video game Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Another to appear in that game, beetle droids were used as heavy close-range units during the Battle of Naboo, riding on giant beetles. Used in Arctic environments, ski battle droids were designed to zip down mountains in order to incapacitate enemies with uncontrollable laughter. Only one such droid was ever seen in active duty in the video game Jedi Starfighter. Finally, the Red Shoulders were under the command of General Grievous and had special program sensors tuned up in their bodies, and could rotate their heads and waist 360 degrees. These droids were slated to appear in Clone Wars, but were ultimately cut. But which of the B-1 battle droid variants are your favorite? Should we cover all of the B-2s in a future video? Let me know in the comments. Come join us to chat more at our community Discord server, linked in the description.
So overall, that was a really great video, but it looks like he only covered the B1s. And as to which one's my favorite, I really don't know, because I kind of like the B2s better, but I'm not gonna choose this time, to be honest. But either way, really great video, and like I said, shout out and credit goes to Red 5 as always for doing amazing work. And I still have a few more videos to cover for him, so we're just gonna check those out sooner or later. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and I know this is the 3rd time I'm gonna say it, but again, shout out and credit goes to Red 5. And also, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And thank you so much for your support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to all my members, subscribers, and viewers. You guys are the reason why this channel keeps on going. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.